Dear citizens of Lagos State, as you well know, we're beginning to see an increasing number of positive confirmed cases of coronavirus in Lagos State. So it's quite possible that there are cases out there that we have yet to identify. In this regard, these cases may be spreading the virus within community. So I'm about to explain to you what the principles of social distancing mean. We're trying to explain that we're creating a barrier between infected people and non-infected people so that the virus doesn't have the opportunity to spread from person to person. So there are several stages of social distancing. The first thing we try and do is to interrupt the opportunity for the virus to enter the country. In so doing, we monitor the airports and we identify the flights that are coming from high-risk countries. And the passengers that come off these flights are advised and counseled to exercise what we call supervised self-isolation. That means that you stay at home, you do not leave the confines of your home, you have reduced interaction with members of your family for 14 days. Under these circumstances, if you fall sick, you can reach out to us and we will come and consult with you. And if we feel that your features fit with the case definition of coronavirus, we will move you to our isolation center. The next stage of social distancing is to identify people in community who have the typical features of coronavirus. The idea is to remove them from community to one of our facilities and test them and confirm whether they have the infection or not. If they do have the infection, then what we do next is to initiate a practice called contact tracing. That means we go backwards in time and try and identify everybody that positive confirmed case has had contact with over the past couple of days. That way, we can put those contacts into a program of self-isolation and further interrupt the opportunity for the virus to spread from person to person. The next stage we advise is for people to avoid body contact. We're trying to discourage people from shaking hands or from hugging. I know it's part of our culture to be warm and shake hands and have body contact, but during this very difficult period in Lagos State and in Nigeria, we're advising that we restrict our greetings to the leg shake, the elbow shake, or in fact, the namatse greeting, which is just simply the bow. Citizens of Lagos, try and avoid direct body contact with anybody while we're going through the threat of this outbreak. The next stage is we're trying to limit unnecessary outings. Confine yourself to leaving your home and going to your place of work or going to where you do your domestic shopping. Avoid any other outings that may not be required. Generally speaking now, we are encouraging that public gatherings are discouraged. Final stage that we are recommending is that we shut down institutions of learning from primary to secondary to tertiary and inclusive of the National Youth Service Camp. The incident commander of the coronavirus outbreak is Mr. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. He is on top of the situation and indeed very concerned about our health. Once again, to summarize the principles of social distancing, we are discouraging travel in and out of Nigeria to prevent the virus from coming into Lagos. We would like people to confine themselves to their homes if they're feeling unwell, particularly with a respiratory tract infection. We're discouraging body contact, no handshaking, no hugs. We're prohibiting public gatherings or social events where large crowds can create the opportunity for the virus to circulate very quickly. We're closing down our institutes of education, including the NYSC camp, and we're encouraging people to stay at home and avoid unnecessary trips out of their house. If you have questions, call us on our emergency number 08000 Corona 08000 Corona. Please, Lagosians and Nigerians, this is a serious situation. The only way we can stop this virus from affecting our entire communities is to interrupt its opportunity to spread from people to people. Please follow our instructions for a greater Lagos and a corona-free Nigeria. It is our collective and combined responsibility.
This message is from the Lagos State Ministry of Health. Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ó ti di àjùmọ̀ṣe.